Hey there guys, what is up? It's me Xeptha again, and this is gonna be like a quick video on just how you can shoot faster with a FAL, or understand how people shoot the fastest way possible with the FAL. As you can see on screen, I get like accused of cheating a lot, but this guy thinks I'm using the Cronus Max, whereas I'm not doing anything that's against the rules, and I just have a controller and that's it. So I'm going to teach you guys how to shoot the fastest way possible, and hopefully you guys can learn a thing or two from watching this video. Okay, so if you have a normal PS4 and Xbox controller, unfortunately you are at a big disadvantage compared to the other options on the market. But yeah, so if you didn't realize already, you are going to need to spend money to have the best trigger finger and to have an easy experience. What you're going to want to do is just practice two things. The first thing is going to be to not pull down the trigger all the way down. Like around halfway, the gun will fire. Now what you're going to want to do is try to find the exact spot where the gun fires and just practice hitting just that spot. Like don't go any further below that spot. Just try your best to just not push the trigger all the way down. That's gonna be the first thing you're gonna need to practice. Now the second thing you're gonna need to practice is to not miss that point, and also to try and be fluent with your movement and stuff, because it is gonna be a bit hard to do that first step and whilst you're jumping around and whilst other people are moving around and sliding and stuff like that. So mainly just practice those two things and you should be fine, but like I said, you are going to be a bit of a disadvantage compared to the other option. Okay, so the second option you have is to buy a controller with short triggers. Now what short triggers do is it allows you to have half a trigger on the controller, so it doesn't let you push the trigger all the way down. So even if you wanted to, you wouldn't be able to push it all the way down, and it saves you a lot of time, and it allows you to actually spam it without being cautious or careful about, you know, missing the mark of where you fire the bullet or just going too far down and stuff. So yeah, buying a controller with short triggers or trigger stops, whatever you want to call it, is going to be your next option. And honestly, like, if you just buy a controller with trigger stops, like, you won't need to go to the third option. I think this option right here is good enough, and the third option is going to be really expensive. So short triggers are good enough. You don't need to do anything more than that. Get that and use that, and it will allow you to shoot the FAL super fast. I actually have short triggers right now. I can show you how fast I can shoot with it. Okay, so now the short triggers are active, and this is how fast I can shoot the FAL with the short triggers. But yeah, so that is it for option 2. And for the last option, honestly, there isn't a huge difference between the second option and the last option. The second option being the short triggers, and this last option, I think it's like only like 15% faster. But it's, yeah, if you get, you know, you'll definitely be shooting the fastest. But they're like the short triggers, like I said, it's good enough. Okay, so to shoot the fastest way possible, if you are on console, PS4 or Xbox, what you want to do is just buy a controller with mappable buttons. So controllers that allow you that has extra buttons that will allow you to map any button to it. So obviously you want to map your ADS button and your firing button to those buttons, so it allows you to aim and shoot pretty much instantly as soon as you press it. Buttons are obviously quicker than triggers. You can spam it quicker. It's for you to understand. I'd say try to pull your trigger down the fastest, and then try to press the A button the fastest you can, and then yeah, there you go. You could see the pretty bad comparison, but you'll see basically what I'm on about. So the controller that I use and the controller that I have is the Razer Wolverine Ultimate Edition. I know these controllers are really expensive. They're usually like around 3 times more expensive than just the standard controller. So honestly, I don't expect you guys to go and spend all your money there. I actually didn't pay for mine. Mine was a gift. So, and if I had to pick between the options, I'd go with the short trigger option, as those controllers are anywhere from around 50 to like 80 pounds. You can convert that to any currency you want. A good controller that I found for Xbox that's pretty cheap, and that's around that margin, is the Fusion Pro controllers for the Xbox. And for PS4, I don't know, because I don't have a PS4, but I'm pretty sure if you just look on the market and try and find the controller that has short triggers, you'll find some. Maybe there might not be official Xbox controllers, but you know, they're still good enough, and they're still, like, you know, you can still get warranty with them. If they break, you could take it back to like August and stuff. So if you can, definitely buy warranty with it, whatever you buy in life, anything, you know, whatever. But yeah, now I'm going to show you guys how quick I shoot with the buttons. This is why people think I'm cheating. This is why people accuse me of a lot of things. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys right now how to shoot, or how I shoot with the mappable buttons. I mean, you might not see a big difference, but honestly, like it's so much easier than a trigger. My movement is more fluid. It's just so much more easy and just like so much more comfortable. So yeah, that is it for the guide. I know it's not really much of a guide. I mean, it technically is, but I hope you guys now understand how people are shooting fast and like how you can shoot faster. I know it requires you spending a lot of money, but the choice is yours. But my recommendation, like I said many times, would be option 2, and that option 2 is the short triggers. So yeah, have fun and buy the controller that you want, and feel free to spam the FAL with 725s in every single game lobby that you find yourself in, because this game is so fun and it's just the best Call of Duty that was ever released. So yeah, definitely a fun game. And yeah, so just do that. Have fun with the game as much as you can. And yeah, that's it from me. I'll see you guys later. Take care.